Hello. For those who are watching this on YouTube, my name is WildWeasel7830 on Twitch. I am Weasel. This is a We Play Badly pseudo live recording of me playing Minecraft on Twitch, and you're getting to watch it recorded because that's how those rules kind of work. And of course, that's the perfect time to have a lag spike to fuck everything up. Alright, so I am making charcoal. Specifically, I'm making charcoal for the sake of, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm future-proofing. I'm also a little thirsty, so I'm going to put this down and switch to something else shortly. Hey look, something else. So right about here, I'm going to make a kiln, or I'm going to dig a hole. What I'm going to do right about now. Gotta make some sticks. Okay, there's 10. I need 18. There's 12. That's 22. All right. Wasn't enough sticks. Shit. Great. Now I need this. There. Hey, you know what? Cool, now I've got the portal to the hunting dimension. How do I make you? 5 clay. Got it. Important stuff. I am making, what's the word I'm looking for? A cauldron, so I can render fat into other cool things like, you know, fat. There! Now I can't fall into my own pit and die. Yeah, so here's the problem with building right above my house, right above my underground hovel. I didn't really think about that when I was laying out the plans for a future home. In fact, I wasn't thinking about it at all. Let's see, what do I got going on over here? I need to build aqueducts. I need to plumb the depths, and I need to craft a rustic apiary. So I need planks. I've got planks, and I need I've got everything I need. I can collect honey. Sweet. That's some unintentional future proofing. Right, no, I need that. Right on. Well, I'm at it. Cool. I have solved yet another problem I didn't know I was about to have. Excellent, he said uncharacteristically positively. Look at all that wood. Look at all that sugar. Interesting. I'm gonna make a donut. Flour and sugar in a cauldron. Flour and sugar in a cauldron. I'm making donuts. Alright, what's next on the agenda? I need to make a dowsing rod. I need to make more sticks. Alright. Sweet, I have a book about prospecting. Thank you, book I'm probably never going to read again. Sweet, I've got donuts. Nature's second most perfect food, right after, well, other donuts. I didn't really have anything. Why are there skulls in there? So the way the dowsing works is you're looking for samples of ore. And these stones are sample. If they change, they're samples. So I gotta look around for samples. What helps is that, no. These red lines are chunk dividers. And if you find, like this yellow beam is the center of a chunk, the red beams are the borders, I think. So part of the trick is to find ore samples in a chunk and then start digging down. It would help if I find actual samples of ore. Oops. That's malachite. That's also malachite. And that's also malachite, so right about malachite. Always plant a torch where you're going, so you don't get lost. Repairs never hurt. And this is where shit gets weird and fun. emphasis mostly on the weird. Because you gotta make sure you illuminate your path and that you're taking precautions against, well, holes in the ground that could potentially kill you. And always try to light your way as best as you can. Because you're going to be down here for a while. Because also clay. And I'm actually going to future-proof a little bit more. Because you notice I can now identify stone. So we're gonna put this stuff away. And we're going to grab the marble. Because you need it for astral sorcery. Remember I said aquamarines were important for astral sorcery? Marble is even more important. Now here's my stairs. Ooh, see? And before you ask, no, I'm not having an ADHD moment. Like, this is extremely important. Almost every structure in astral sorcery, actually every structure you make in astral sorcery requires marble. And full disclosure, the version of Galactic Craft you're going to be playing in actually requires you to have access to marble for structure building. Like, you're never going to make any progress like your any and all progression for astral sorcery stops without without marble. It's just not going to happen. Now, I'm not going to grab all the marble because obviously I need it for a staircase. But I'll grab this stuff. And the malachite is still within range, so I'm still technically going the right direction. I just took a hell of a detour. But, you know, marble. And look what I found. So as you can see, I have found a bunch of malachite. Malachite is copper. And there's a lot of it here. Now, how much is a lot? This is just the surface area. Like, this isn't even the full depth of the actual... Like that, when I say tip of the iceberg, I'm not kidding. Like literally, this is just the beginning. I mean, here. Now, the fun thing is if I was to dig this all out, it would take forever. And I mean forever. So part of me is tempted to say, now that I've found it, to just fast forward myself a ton of it, because I'm going to need it. But let me at least grab a stack, for the sake of fairness and integrity. Also, there's a zombie around here trying to ruin my day. There's another version of copper in the ground. This is malachite, obviously. It's greenish in color. Azurite is another version, and it's bluish in color. It's blue-green. And when I get back to the surface, I'm actually going to mark the location, so later on when I, not recording / streaming, I can actually, dig all of this up, and instead of just, fast forwarding myself a bunch of copper. I mean, do you really want to watch me digging a bunch of copper for 2 or 3 hours? Because no joke, this will take the better part of 2 hours. Depending upon the size of the scene. Yeah. And I could happily just dig down here all day and scoop up all these raw materials and then just completely forget that I'm live and supposed to be entertaining. And, well, that's not cool. Especially not if you're watching. You're stuck going, hey, what the hell? This is not what I'm here for. I want to see you get blown up and killed. You'll definitely see that later, trust me. Wait till I get to the Betweenlands and the Twilight Forest. Now, if you look here, you can see it's still going. Like, I haven't even scratched. I am not even a full layer, I'm barely one full layer deep, and it's just. I didn't even finish digging that out. Now, traditionally, what I would do is I would dig around the entire surface of the seam, entire area of the seam, lighting it up as I go with, torches, and then dig the whole thing up. And then once I've got everything, call it done. Pick up my torches, go, and empty the whole thing out and call it a day. Oh, you're a salmon. But I'm not going to do that here because, well, not really fun for anyone to, not really fun for most people to watch. Like, my oldest son would be fascinated. But my oldest son is definitely an interesting case. Also, when I get into Tinker's tools, I can make myself a better piece of mining equipment in the form of a hammer, so I can dig this up at a much more, I want to say prodigious, but that's not the right word. I was just going to say a much more efficient method and faster. And prodigious doesn't quite fit. And also, saying prodigious when I don't really feel it fits the bill sounds kind of douchey. Okay, so I've got a stack, and I'm going to leave and come back later. And when I get to the surface, I'm going to mark this off like so. I'm going to open up my map. I'm going to mark you with pickaxe, malachite, and done. And now I know to come back. How are my donuts doing? Oh my goodness! I've got look at all these donuts. So let's just do this real quick. Copper cluster, okay. Now I'm making copper. Right, the next thing I need to find is tin. I also need to find coal. And I need more What's the word I'm looking for? Hey. Hey. Crappy. Stuck in water. Crappy. Crappy, crappy, crappy. Don't mean to be stuck in water. Crappy. Shit. Stuck in the buffalo. And there's more malachite in here with the buffalo. Alright, I am now looking for something called cassiterite or teolite. Casserole? Cassiterite or teolite and or coal. I don't want to wander too far if I don't have to. I don't ever want to wander too far if I don't have to. Wandering far away from home is never a good idea in this. Okay, that's azurite, which is more copper. Azurite times 2 right here. Let's just go ahead and mark the map. For future reference. If I need more copper, which I will always need more copper. Yeah, somebody squealed on the coppers about us. Yeah. Okay, that was terrible. I should apologize. Okay, that is a cassiterite sample. And I found cassiterite. Not to be confused with casserole. Okay, the problem is I'm near water, so I gotta be extra careful. Also, sand sucks. I need it, but sand sucks. Do I have torches? Yes, I do. I've got torches. How about you? And I found the cassiterite sample. It's in the water. Oh, Jesus. So if I want access to this, I'm going to have to redirect the water or block this source off here so I can get the cassiterite out without drowning myself. Good times. Let's start with some... Okay. Yeah. You ever had to dam a water source before? Kinda sucks. Ah. That doesn't belong there. Damn it. Now, I would just like to point something out real quick. Something I've never seen before in my lifetime. When's the last time you've seen a stone float downriver? Honestly. Okay, that's it. More of my weird-ass construction project. I'm gonna have to fill the whole damn thing. Let's see. This is bizarre and it shouldn't be working because I should have no idea what the fuck a sponge is. I didn't mean to do that. There, now that I've dammed up a whole water tributary, just so I can mine some freaking tin. Don't do this. The reason I am doing this because it's right here. And only an idiot would ignore this kind of an opportunity. I'm going to grab a stack of this, and then I'm going to head home. I also need to kill some zombies, because I need 4 more rotten flesh. I didn't think about that when I made that blood clot. I'm sorry, blood orb. Coagulated blood. That thing. Ah, that poor creeper. He got snipped. He's not happy about it. I don't care. So if you, in certain versions of this game, with a pair of shears, you can defuse a creeper. I'll let you figure out what I just did. And if you can figure it out, don't feel bad. He would have blown me up. I don't feel bad at all. As far as I'm concerned, he got what he deserved. You don't get to be a jerk and get away with it just because you think you can. Oh, hey, look, more casserite. A villager humming their disapproval at me. Oh, cool. 2 more rotten flesh, and I can craft a very special book. Oh, damn it. Again, would you really want to watch me do this for hours, or would you rather see me make advancements? And the answer is advancements. The only thing I have yet to find is coal. $23 more of these. I can call it a day on this little adventure. Problem is, I'm cooking a lot of copper right now, and my smelter is unavailable. My melter is unavailable. I almost called it something else. That's an entirely different construct. That's an Act 2 device. Keep looking at my Twitch stream to see if there's anyone commenting instead of looking at the camera. Hi, how are you? Ah, the sample is hidden under the water. Because, you know, that's brilliant. Okay, there's that. There's a full stack. Let's get back to the old homestead, which is that way. Ew. At least you know that with determination and effort, I will I will change the flow of a frickin' river just to get some goddamn materials. Also, this area, not as bad as I thought it was. And while my sons critiqued my choice in location, I made a good pick. Ha! Hello, horses. Okay, first let's repair tools. Second, let's see how the smelting operation is going. Oh, full. I'm not even hungry yet. That's bizarre. Start munching on donuts. So now what I'm doing is making blocks of copper at a time, because it's the only way I can get it out of there. Because this side isn't ready yet. And over here, I just need to find coal. I need to make a plumb line and a leaf bed and an alloy kiln. I need to make a lot of stuff. Alrighty, there we go. So when that fills up again, I'll start making more. I'll just do that. What's next on the agenda? I need to find coal. I need to make a plumb line. How do I make a plumb line? I need a rock and 2 bolts of string, which is 8 string around a spindle. A spindle is 3 stick. Let's turn that off for... Nope. That doesn't help at all. So let's see. 8 string around spindle. Spindle's 3 sticks. Great, now I've got a plumb line and 2 spindles. What the fuck are they good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. Okay, so all that's left is the crunchy bed, the coal, and moving on this way. Believe it or not, this is where it gets hairy. This is where it gets hard. Where it gets really, really hard for age 2, and then it's kind of smooth sailing for a while. There's one more thing I need to do here. It requires me to do something kind of terrible, which I'm probably not going to do this time around because I'm starting to run low on the time. Copper takes forever. Actually, I might do it right now on account of the fact that I no longer need the buffalo. Alrighty, let's go back into my house, my hole in the ground where there lives a hobbit. I am the hobbit, it's me. I have a bed. It's a crunchy bed. It's my bed. Can only sleep at night. But I have a bed. I have a real honest to God bed. Made out of hay and grass. Somehow I think my futon would be way more comfortable. In fact, I know it would be. Hay and grass would be a nightmare because of my allergies. I can tell you that much right now. Okay, Now, over here, I'm going to build a dock. And the reason I'm going to build it is because I'm going to start... I'm going to work out here. There's going to be some things and stuff going on, and I'm going to be figuring them out. Specifically, I'm going to build an aqueduct in the near future. And, yeah. Some nice spruce is what I believe I'm working with. And while I'm at it, I'm going to bring this guy out, this basin. He's going to hang out here. I'm going to put some torches on this thing to light the way. There we go. You've got no water in you. Color me surprised. Okay, for those who are watching on Twitch, give me just a few seconds to say my unofficial goodbyes and take a pause in the recording and restart again. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for sticking through to the end of this little episode of SevTech Ages. If you like what you see and you'd like to see more, ring the bell, click the subscription button, give me a thumbs up. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm running a little low on steam and a little tired. Anyway, I hope to see you again in the future, and I will be back shortly. In this episode, well, I will be back to this very shortly.